Hi, this is Dr. Jim Fazzone. I'm here with Gary Mattia, and you are in the principal's office.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Fazzone, principal at the SciPEC Center. I'm here with Gary Mattia. He's principal of the Assapink Center. And with us, as always, Nick Sikowski. He's our producer and director. And we welcome you to our next episode of the principal's office. Mr. Mattia, I understand you have some announcements for some things.
Yeah, I was just informed that our 22 HOSA students will be attending the Southern Regional Conference, which is virtual. So that's pretty exciting. And that's coming up within the next week. So I will keep you posted and let you know what's going on with that. But I thought that was something exciting that we needed to share.
Awesome. Very good.
Now, also coming up next month in February, and I can't believe that it's already here. Next month is Black History Month, Dr. Fazzone. And I believe some of the teachers are preparing some readings and African-American authors, and they're doing some poetry. And I think we're going to do our best to see if we can get a few teachers to share some of those things next time we meet in the principal's office.
Oh, very good. I think that's going to be interesting. You know, just a couple of quick facts. Station A of the Underground Railroad was known as Station A, the first spot in New Jersey along the Delaware River. The Underground Railroad was right in one of our neighboring towns, Burlington. And then up the street from that is the residence, a house owned by Oliver Cromwell. And Oliver Cromwell was a soldier that fought in the Revolutionary War, and his discharge papers were signed by George Washington, and he became a free person when he had those discharge papers signed. So I'm sure the teacher is going to come up with a lot of interesting things for our students as we move forward.
Now, Dr. Fazzone, I heard that you have an incredible recipe for calamari with red sauce. Is this true, or is this a rumor?
This is true, and I think we can show people that that recipe. This recipe is sautéed, so I don't really like. I'm kind of a naturalist when it comes to the spaghetti sauce, and when it comes to calamari. And calamari is quite reasonable. You can get it at the grocery store, and you can cook it up with red sauce. I like mine with a little bit of heat. I know when you cook, you don't like as many peppers as I do. So with this recipe, you can adjust it. But the basics are in the recipe, and we're going to add a link to that recipe, I understand, and hopefully our folks can try it. It's reasonable, it's fun to make, and something a little bit different. Remember, calamari is squid. It's that squid that swims around in the ocean with tentacles, got the tentacles, got the head in the front, and so the body. So you cut the tubes, you slice up it comes in tubes and tentacles. So you slice up the tubes into rings. This way it can be the Lord of the Rings, no pun intended there. And then you can slice up the tentacles, cook it up. But you have to watch the recipe. Hopefully people can take a look at that recipe.
And the way you do it, Dr. Fazzone, it comes out pretty tender and pretty tasty, right?
Oh, yeah. And there's two ways to make it. One would be, and then the real chefs know how to do this. They cook it for just a few minutes, and then it's tender. Or the other way to make it is to overcook it. And I cook it for an hour. I boil it for an hour, and it comes out very tender that way.
Now, lots of restaurants that I've been in, they serve something called fried calamari. So I guess they can fry this too, batter and fry it.
Yeah, and that's a popular way. One of the restaurants, and I guess we don't want to do commercials for any restaurant, but I really do like one that's it's fried, and they have kind of like a lemon sauce. But really, my favorite, and I guess I can use this restaurant. When I used to go to Disney World, there was an Alfredo's there, and there were two Alfredos, one in Disney World and one in Rome, and they make the sautéed calamari. And this is as close as I've come to sautéed calamari. Unfortunately, the Alfredo's that is in Disney World is closed, and the only one is in Rome. So maybe when the COVID things lift, if anybody doesn't really feel like making it, the other option would be to get on a plane and go to Rome once the travel restrictions are lifted.
Oh, sounds like something pretty exciting. I'm curious to see it, watch it, and probably give it a try myself, because I know you have a ton of recipes over there. So maybe we could share some more of your recipes as well. as well in the future.
I certainly like to cook, and more importantly, I like to eat. I'm trying to work on my portion, but I love to eat Italian seafood.
Sounds great. Sounds great, Dr. Fazzone.
Okay, so hopefully you can take a look at that recipe and have some fun with that recipe. Easy. I show you how to shop. I show you how to make it. I show you how to prep it, and I also show you how to eat it. So from all of us here at the principal's office, I'm Dr. Jim Fazzone, Gary Mattia, for Mr. Nick Sikowski. We will see you next week in the principal's office. Enjoy that calamari. Bye-bye.